In the landscape of the Chenyu Vale, there lies many magnificent creatures. The bird, the wild beasts, and hey guys, Chenyu Vale's pretty cool, right? But you know what's cooler than Chenyu Vale? The parts of the Chenyu Vale that you can't see. So I've spent the last couple of weeks exploring out of bounds on both the surface and below Chenyu Vale. And I have discovered a bunch of interesting mysteries that I think are really interesting. So I'm gonna go through this and show you all the crazy stuff that I've found in and out of the Chenyu Vale. On the map, there is this big black blotch that fills in the middle of this area between Fontaine, Sumeru, and the Chenyu Vale. A lot of people wondering, what is in here? So I took it upon myself to explore out of bounds in this area. So near Sumeru, there are a lot of trees and mountain and the occasional floating grass. The trees are pretty interesting. You can climb up them. They're climbable. They're pretty good. And you got a nice view of all of Fontaine. One of my favorite parts in the Sumeru area is this little island that you can go to. It's really nice and it's really tiny. And also in the Sumeru area, there's some rivers and waterfalls flowing down from the water that surrounds Fontaine. So you can see that there is landscape, there is water, there's geography going on out here. Towards the Chenyu Vale, the landscape has completely changed from 4.0, as there has been a lot more wetlands and water added, and they've removed a lot of the low poly areas that were around here. So we have solid geometry now here. Near the desert of Havdramatheth, you have a couple of islands, some deserts. Nothing that much interesting here. Now, on to out of bounds near the Chenyu Vale. Outside of the Chenyu Vale, off the mountaintops, we have low poly terrain to the northeast of the mountains. This low poly terrain has been there for a while. It has existed here for a while, but there is a bit more leeway in this area. It was kind of flat plains before, just flat 1 millimeter thick plains before, but now there is a bit more landscape in this area, but generally it's the same as last time I checked in 3.0. It's about the same as the last time I checked in 3.0. There's not a giant hole over here anymore. There used to be a giant hole, but it's gone. Towards the northwest, just more outside of the Chenyu Vale, about what you'd expect, considering you can see most of this. And yeah. Now, exploring under the Chenyu Vale is a lot less interesting than exploring in the out of bounds. The underside of the Chenyu Vale isn't really that interesting because it's mostly just mountains, so you have a lot of it just sticking out, and there's the occasional cave. The most interesting thing out of bounds is this little landscape island, which is the carp area where you turn your carps you collect through the Chenyu Vale. And if you remember, there's an invisible wall surrounding this area, so you can't really explore outside of this area. However, if you go out of bounds, you can easily circumvent this invisible barrier. And this allows you to explore the outside of the carp area that you normally wouldn't be able to access to. And it is pretty interesting because you can see how a lot of the texturing stuff just kind of immediately falls off once you go into areas that you won't be able to see. So that is really interesting. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a bit, but I have some more videos in the works. And I'm gonna try to hope to upload weekly for the rest of this year. That's right, weekly instead of monthly. Well, catch you guys later. Have a great day. You're amazing. Be happy with yourself. Don't think over your past mistakes constantly. And yeah, bye.